Greetings, my friends. If there's one piece of wisdom that seems universal, it's the idea that fear doesn't touch the brave or successful among us. Well, let me shatter that myth today. Picture this. You're out with your buddies, and there she is, a stunning presence that captures every gaze. Your heart races, the idea of walking up to her is terrifying. Interestingly, your friends seem unbothered by the prospect, yet no one takes a step forward. Are they truly fearless, or is it a fad? Is it just you feeling this way? I'll tell you, my own battles with fear started with such scenarios. There was a time I felt like the only man on earth who got jittery at the thought of approaching someone. Whether it was chatting up someone I found attractive, enduring the grueling trials of basic training, or making that nerve-wracking first jump out of an aircraft, fear was a constant companion. What's fascinating is the bluster post-event suddenly, everyone claimed it was a cinch. And sharing your life through videos? That's another level entirely. You expect praise and admiration, only to face the daunting prospect of judgment from strangers and those closest to you. What if your content isn't perfect? Pressing publish is no small feat. But here's the cold, hard truth we all need to face. Fear is universal, a common thread in the human condition. Even legendary actor Henry Fonda was no stranger to it, battling his nerves well into his career. As Steven Pressfield brilliantly illustrates, fear isn't an anomaly, it's a signal. It's a signpost pointing toward growth, change, and fulfillment. Engaging with our fears, stepping into the arena despite them, that's the hallmark of a professional mindset. It's not the absence of fear but the pursuit of life through it. So, let's dive deep. Own your fears, name them, face them. Whether it's starting a dialogue with someone you admire, launching a business, or sharing your unique talents with the world, let's confront those fears together. And believe me when I say that the enrichment, the sheer joy you'll find on the other side, will be unparalleled. I'm not just preaching from high ground, I've lived it. Approaching that special someone, skydiving, sharing my thoughts with the world through this very platform, a step was fraught with resistance, but each step was a leap towards becoming who I am today. Now, to keep walking together on this journey towards our best selves, make sure you subscribe, hit the like button, and ring that notification bell. It's not simply about supporting this channel, it's about affirming your commitment to tackle the very challenges we talk about here. Think about it. What are the fears that are holding you back? Take a moment, acknowledge them, and prepare to step beyond them. What will it be for you? Striking up a casual conversation, stepping into the entrepreneurial ring, or sharing your gifts with the waiting world? Now, before we part ways today, I want you to ponder one critical question. What actionable steps from this talk will you incorporate into your life? I invite you to lean into that thought, share your insights, and remember that overcoming fear isn't about reaching a fear-free existence. It's about recognizing its presence and harnessing the courage to act regardless. If today's wisdom resonated with you and you found real value in our time together, consider leaving a tip that reflects the insight you've gained. Your support fuels this journey we're on together. Fear, my friends, is not the enemy. It's the catalyst for our greatest victories. Let's embrace it. Welcome to a journey that delves into one of life's greatest enigmas, the essence of death and consciousness. Today, we're not just discussing theories, we're exploring age-old wisdom and modern insights that might just transform your understanding of reality. So get ready. This exploration could change your perspective on life itself. What is death? This is the question that has perplexed humanity for eons, stirring emotions, curiosity, and debate. Our Western culture, deeply rooted in materialist science, often views existence as purely physical. We are perceived as nothing more than our bodies, our consciousness ceasing the moment our brains cease to function, dismissing any notion of an afterlife. But pause for a moment and consider this. There are scientists who, albeit discreetly, acknowledge that consciousness remains the ultimate scientific conundrum. Yes, the brain is involved, yet its exact role remains shrouded in mystery. Could it be that the brain is a generator of consciousness, or is it merely a receiver, a complex antenna tuning into a signal that continues to exist even after the physical components fail? This concept is not alien to spiritual philosophies, which assume the persistence of the soul beyond our physical constraint. The wisdom of ancient Egypt stands testament to a society that dedicated millennia to the contemplation of death and the moral standards we must uphold in preparation for what comes next. This wisdom they communicated through timeless art and profound beliefs, emphasizing accountability for our thoughts and deeds, urging us to seize the fleeting opportunity of human existence. Unlike the skepticism of some modern scientists, the Egyptians valued the unconscious. They saw dreams and visionary states as gateways to understanding. This reverence led them to the use of visionary plants, such as the psychoactive blue water lily or the acacia, rich in DMT-THE, same substance found in the shamanic brew, ayahuasca. Fast forward to our contemporary society, where visions and dreams are frowned upon. We've assembled formidable forces to suppress and penalize those who use natural substances that bring about altered states of consciousness, substances that, ironically, exist within us all, like DMT. Yet, we're contradictory beings. We embrace pharmaceuticals to manage depression or attention disorders, glorify alcohol, and capitalize on stimulants like caffeine and sugar, despite their altered states. The approved substances are those that fortify the conventional state of consciousness, the state focused on problem solving, beneficial for industry, politics, and even warfare. But this tunnel vision approach has led us to a crossroads where our societal model stands broken. The evidence of our myopia is everywhere: the environmental degradation, the relentless chase for profit at the cost of our planet's lungs, the Amazon rainforest, the cruelty of starvation amidst plenty, the absurdity of wars waged while we stand unable to solve the much simpler issues at home. It begs the question, have we lost our way? Shamans from the Amazon, sensing our disconnection from the spiritual, have begun a silent revolt. They see our sickness and prescribe a return to spirit, championing ayahuasca as a potential cure. Despite the controversy surrounding these plants, many are drawn to the Amazon, or to shamans traveling to our lands, to experience ayahuasca's transformative power. The brew's message is one of life's enchantment and a reminder of the intricacy linking material and spiritual worlds. Remember, this practice is not solitary, it is part of a global tradition of conscious alteration, with echoes in the ancient Eleusinian mysteries, the Vedic Soma, and the surviving shamanistic practices worldwide. These cultures understood that certain conscious states are necessary for alignment with the cosmos, for realizing our purpose on this earth as a spiritual voyage. Championing the hard-earned right to freedom of speech, it is time to advocate for sovereignty over our own consciousness when not harming others. This includes the responsible use of time-honored, sacred plants. Denying this is indicative of a war on consciousness within our society, a mark of unfreedom, a sign that we may be impeding our very evolution. So, let us ponder this. Does your heart yearn for sovereignty, for freedom over your own spiritual journey? Could this be the key to our collective evolution, a step towards our potential immortal destiny? The answers lie within the thoughtful reflection on life, death, and the profound interconnectedness of all things. As we conclude today's journey, ask yourself, what actions will you take from our discussion? Have these insights sparked a new perspective on life for you? If the exploration within this video has offered you value, feel free to support the journey with a contribution. Your generosity would be deeply appreciated, and it enables the voyage of discovery to continue. In the spirit of contemplating profound truths and the search for wisdom, remember to subscribe to the channel. Liking and hitting the notification bell isn't just about updates, it's a step towards enlightenment and knowledge that could very well redefine your existence. Thank you for joining this quest into the great beyond. Your presence on this journey has been invaluable.